Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. Do I like that color car or not? I don't know. Anyway, let me stick to the topic here for once in my life. Well, I haven't told you the topic yet though, have I? I want to talk today about a dear friend of mine named Claire. So Claire has known me, and I have known Claire for a little over 20 years. So imagine me 20 years ago. You think I'm a work in progress now? There wasn't any progress back then. So Claire and I worked at the same summer program all that time. And she was, I guess you would call her my supervisor. But what she really was and is a trusted friend. And not a supervisor, but an ally, a real ally. So Claire knew me when she first met me. I mean, if I didn't like pretty much barge my way onto the job, I was pretty much given the job, even though there was no position available. And you know, anyway, that's a story for another day. But she inherited this mental defective, right? So I was a feral animal when I first started working at this program. You know, possibly many years ago I was tame, but that went out the window due to you know, multiple circumstances. So I was really a crazy person for the most part, a broken toy when Claire met me. But I'll tell you what she did. She took me under her wing, and she treated me like I wasn't a broken toy. She treated me as a person with value and with an opinion that matters. She treated me like a human being. And I was invited back the following year, and the following year, and the following year. And every year, Claire got to know me a little better. And her treatment of me never changed. She treated me with love, respect, kindness, friendliness, terrific advice. People like Claire, they don't happen by accident. They're blessings. Having Claire in my life, that summer program, you know, in which she was my supervisor, that really was instrumental in keeping me as relatively safe as I was in those days. It's true. I mean, I'll give you one example, and I'm not going to tell you the program or this or that, even though that regime is long gone. But here's an example of something that would have been typical behavior. Well, two things. So number one, everybody knew where my parking spot was, and anyone who parked in my parking spot, there was a very good chance something was going to happen to your car, right? I was a bit of a crazy person, and let me pay attention around this rotary. So there's another example of how I was playing with a full deck, but they weren't all cards from the same deck. There was one occasion when the people we were working with, I will say, were not there anymore for the day. And I was in the back of a pickup truck being driven by who knows who. I know who. Going about 40 miles an hour through this beautifully manicured field. And I had a barrel full of arrows, and I was shooting arrows anywhere I wanted to shoot them. Anywhere I wanted to shoot them. Arrows. And I found out later that's not the behavior of a well-adjusted normal person. But it was how I was trying to adjust to life. And it was the influence of Claire at that job, that rock steady influence, who did not offer to write a letter of reference for me if I would leave or any of that. She just hung on to me, and she loved me and treated me with compassion, and my life has been made better just by being near her. And so she's retiring this year, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go back to the program anyway, but I don't know. It's just, this is a good time to, you should say things to people and good things about people while they're around. Don't wait to do it, you know. And so that's kind of what I'm doing here. I might post this to Claire and say, Claire, thank you very much for your love and your kindness, your compassion, for treating me like a loved human being when I was not that. Made all the difference in my life. I appreciate you. I love you. And man, I hope retirement is just everything you've ever dreamed. And that you just continue to be near people who need your presence. All right, guys. Hey, for the rest of you guys out there, sane people and mental defectives like me, it's Matt the Greeter. I'll check in with you real soon. All right, I care about you. Hey, maybe we can be that kind of person for somebody someday. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. As soon as I get around this corner. All right, guys. Bye.